It's Mindset Monday, it's Mindset Monday. That means we get our mindset right. Hello, good fiber. How are you doing today? It is your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another video now. Today we are going to be getting into the mindset through meditation, and we're going to be addressing a few, thoughts or surrounding meditation. I'll be sharing what I think it is, and stay tuned till the end, and we'll be doing a meditation together to get that mindset right and get the most out of meditating wherever and whenever we do choose to do so. So, yeah, it is good. So let's just get into it, okay? You probably have meditated or practiced meditation, and if you haven't, then you probably just don't know enough about meditation to realize that you have actually indeed meditated. And this is something that as humans we do pretty naturally as breathing. So I wanted to take a moment to talk about some of the mindset stuff that comes up to me and how, just the beauty of meditation in its entirety. So let's just dive into it. So starting off, I've been a meditator. I've meditated pretty much daily for the past 4 years now, almost 5 years, and it has been a blessing. Meditation has brought such peace and clarity and balance into my life, and it is something that I believe every soul does. Whether they're aware of it or not is another story. I believe that, well, I'll start off with my story of, how I started meditating, what that looked like for me, and then we'll dive into a little bit more of the details of meditation. For me personally, I started meditating avidly and taking it a lot more seriously when I was 17. Before then I was meditating, but it just it seemed something was missing. I remember going into the library, and I'd always go to the spiritual section, and this one book really piqued my interest, and was about the ancient arts of meditation, visualization, and relaxation. And I remember sitting down and just reading that book. When I opened the pages, it was like it transported me to another world. The authors of that book did an amazing job, and I actually have the book here if anybody is interested or is wanting to get more information on meditation. But back in 2017, I really started taking my meditation practice more seriously. And this was really because I felt depressed and I felt lost, and I did not know what I was doing with my life. It was not that good, is the best I can say. And in a positive light, it was okay. Nothing crazy happened in my life during that time. I was just lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I felt trapped, and there was a lot within my own teenage angst that just amplified these feelings. And so I looked for an escape from my life. I really did. I didn't want to die, but those thoughts come in and they go. And you think, well, why am I having these thoughts? Something wrong, must be with me. And I remember looking for that escape. And I remember finding meditation as a way to combat that killing themselves and, not wanting to be on the planet and all of those other things that are a bit self-destructive and not really helpful for maybe them at that time. Doesn't seem helpful for their growth. And that's when I began meditating. I think I first found, after I read that book and it just brought me to another world, I realized that I was meditating as I was reading the book. And let me tell you, I will pull out the book because I went and I bought my own after the library. I borrowed it at the library, and this book right here was probably, it really helped me. I'm holding it upside down. But yeah, The Fine Arts of Relaxation, Concentration, and Meditation. It's a great book if you have the opportunity to get it and you want to get more into meditation. I highly suggest that you look into this book. there are like, whoa, how did this even happen? How did I get here? So it's beautiful. And yeah, so that really opened my eyes, and I wanted to learn more about meditation. I think shortly after I started seeing ads for Headspace, and so I downloaded the app Headspace. And back then, a lot more stuff was free, is what I will say, and it was wonderful. Andy is such a wonderful meditation instructor and spiritual teacher, and their meditations are just so well put together with the illustrations. I love the app Headspace. It was definitely one of my favorites for many years. And I would actively meditate every single day. I took it upon myself to challenge myself. I think I did the 10-day challenge or the 2-week challenge, and I was satisfied seeing my streak go up and seeing, okay, 30 days straight, let me go for 100, and let me go for a year. And so I just started meditating every day, and I wanted to grow, and I went from 5-minute sessions of meditation to hour sessions of meditation. And it was so beautiful, to see that growth, and it really did motivate me. Just being able to take that time and sit down, and I would have never thought that I could sit for a whole hour and just be present and not, distract myself, which happens, it still happens. But bringing that awareness back, and so it amplified the compassion I had for myself during this time, and I did still want to escape, and for a while I saw meditation as a way to escape. I didn't really see it as what I see it as now, which I'll get to, but I saw it as a form of escapism, just like I was using, marijuana or porn. I saw it as a way to run away from my life. What is good meditative juice? I'm so glad that you're able to join. So I felt very much like meditation was a form of escapism for me for a bit. But the cool thing is that it's free and it didn't destroy my mind. So I think that's really the biggest selling points I had for it, and I love the synchronicity. So what had happened was, for many years I was a lifeguard, and I would meditate actively on the stall, and it would prevent my mind from wandering, and it would sharpen my focus, and it would just make me feel more thankful, and I'd feel more refreshed and alert afterwards. And meditation continued to be this stepping stone, or this rock I could rely on when, I was finding that I was kind of growing codependent on some of the other substances like porn or weed, and it wasn't really giving me that sense of peace that I was looking for. And so that's when my meditation practice really started growing and becoming something that was a stabilizer in my life. And that's when I realized that this is different than other tools of escapism, and this actually forces me to be present with those thoughts that I'm trying to run away from. And that's the beauty of meditation. So I've had lots of different experiences happen through just meditating, through taking this practice in a way playfully and seriously, and having that dedication and determination and that discipline to do it daily. And during the time that I really did it daily, and I meditated every single morning for an hour as soon as I woke up. Before I go on my phone, I'd go outside and put my feet on the ground. That's when I think I really started connecting with the Galactic Federation of Light. I started hearing almost like radio waves, like radio communication. I started hearing other beings and entities. I was able to pick up on their energy, and I was also able to see energy forms and feel and see and hear, and like the perception of life amplified after, I would say, 2 years of just meditating straight and building up that practice daily. So that changed a lot for me. It changed my whole perspective. It made me realize that the things I was trying to escape from, I actually needed to address them. I needed to acknowledge them. And so meditation no longer was this tool to escape life. It became this beautiful aspect of being with life, being present with life, and being aware that I don't have anything to run away from, and that I can actually thank the things in my life for leading me in the right direction, you know? So that was a really big one. And eventually, I think after Headspace continued to develop, I mean, I still think it's an amazing app, but I found myself actually finding Insight Timer. I love Insight Timer. If you haven't seen my top 10 spiritual, apps for your spiritual awakening, I do mention Insight Timer. It is an amazing app, and after reviewing over 30 meditation apps, it still remains my favorite meditation app. For the fact it's free, it's open source, there are thousands of teachers there, so much amazing content that every soul will find something to work with them and for them. So, love Insight Timer, and I started using that daily. And I'm actually a teacher on Insight Timer, and I'm planning on releasing a chakra energy body technique, I guess, like meditation series soon on there. So I'm super excited for that. And so meditation has been something I have realized in our generation is valuable. It's really valuable. We might not think meditation in itself is valuable because maybe we have certain ideas of what meditation is. And I like to think of meditation like that word agape, unconditional love. Meditation doesn't have conditions. You can meditate anywhere and any time. Yeah, some people say, okay, sit in the silence with your thoughts and just be present. And yes, that is a form of meditation, but what I've come to learn is there are many forms of meditation, and it's really up to you how you want to approach this practice. Some people meditate by painting. They find painting to be very meditative, or gardening, or cooking, or even gaming, which is interesting, but when you think about it, I believe, and how I would define meditation, is that any practice that engages your senses to bring you into this present moment and only this present moment. If it is able to disconnect the distractions so that you may pull your energy, your awareness, and attention into this moment that you are experiencing now so that you can be fully present with the sensations surrounding you, that is what meditation is, I believe. So you can do meditation while taking care of your children. You can do meditation while driving. You can meditate right now, presently, with me, and I'm very excited. We're going to really get into, I guess, a deeper part of that subconscious mind. Meditation gives us the opportunity to uncover what is going on in our subconscious mind. The way we can see it is that our conscious mind is like our eyes. We can see things around us presently, but it's only as far as our head will turn from, that blind spot. So meditation allows us almost to close our eyes and to see more with our third eye, right? It allows us to see what's in the back of our head, to sense that, to feel that, to understand and acknowledge the energies that are surrounding us. And I think that's a beautiful aspect of meditation, and wouldn't you agree, fam? I think that meditation allows us to amplify our extrasensory abilities because we are honing on our senses. When we are not meditating, it's usually because we are distracted with something and we become overstimulated in one aspect of our life. And when we do this, it's like we forget the others. Just like consciously, we have blinders on. We can only focus on that one thing. And I think a lot of people think that meditation is just focusing on that one thing. And again, there are many practices in meditation. Some of them require you to focus on one thing. It could be a dot on the wall. It could be your breath. It could be the sounds around you. It could be your body and how it's feeling. But I think what the value and the beauty of meditation is the awareness and the observation of where your awareness is going. And so that for me is really the meditation in its I guess purest form. I think there's a better way to define it, and I'd love to hear yours, fam. But yeah, so meditation is a beautiful way to connect with your life and the morality, I guess, of mankind, the idea that we are mortal beings, that we are living this temporary human experience in this body, and a beautiful way to connect more deeply with that is through meditation. Again, I said in the beginning of my story, I used meditation as an escape mechanism because I was running away from a lot of things in my own life. And then later I realized that it was actually a tool to help me process these things, coming from a neutral place where I'm not, I'm compassionate with my situation and my surroundings, and I'm able to acknowledge and heal and address this energy so I can redirect it. Now I see meditation as something everybody does. As a kid, I think that we did it naturally because we were just so engulfed in being present in every moment with the sensations around us and what we were feeling and seeing and hearing. It just made the world a more beautiful place because we only had that moment presently. We only knew that this moment presently would be existing, and only the things surrounding us in that moment were we interacting with. And sure, that doesn't mean that every child is like a Buddha out here meditating, but you can learn so much from them in terms of understanding awareness and observing awareness and just how our mind works. So yeah, meditation is cool. It's something that we all already naturally do. I do have sometimes people asking me like, I don't know how to meditate, or I don't like meditating. What's good, JT? Good to see you here, fam. And that's crazy talk, fam. First off, it's the same thing as breathing. Sometimes, and I have facilitated meditation groups where people, when I, instruct them to breathe more deeply or bring awareness to their breath, all of a sudden they're hyperventilating because they start to overthink their own breath. And that sometimes happens, and I think that's why some people might not like meditation, especially if you have ADHD, because you can tend to have this funnel focus where you're just focusing you're just focusing on this one thing, this one aspect, and then you begin to overthink, and that overthinking creates panic. It's not in the present moment. Generally speaking, when you funnel onto one thing and then you start thinking about possibilities or overthinking, you're thinking about something that's happened in the past or something that's happened in the future. And when you think about these things, you're no longer in the present moment. You are now split. You've split yourself into the fragments of yourself that have happened in the past, or you're splitting yourself into the possibilities projecting into the future. And so you're not really present anymore, but you're actually phasing in and out of the experience. So allowing yourself to just be present, and that means being aware when you start having these thoughts of the past or the future. And that means bringing yourself back into this place where you realize, oh, okay, I was thinking about the future. I acknowledge that. Now I'm here. Now I'm present again. I'm just here, present with my thoughts, thankful to be here. And even that inner dialogue that I know mine loves to go off, allowing it to just settle down and be present with the silence. The most powerful thing you can do, and it will give you such power over the perception you have of life. It's almost like it gives you the superpower where you can sense things most people are blinded to because they're so distracted with the superficial parts of the world that tell them, hey, worry about your future, or if this happened to you in the past. And it's so important to give yourself that space presently because that's all we really have. So meditation is a beautiful way to connect back into, and I encourage you to get comfy, feel your body presently, be aware of the thoughts you may be having and what's going on in your environment, and then bring your awareness into the moment. Allow yourself to be the observer. I could go on and talk about the observer effect and how we're not even sure if anything is what it is if we don't look at it, and then how do we know it's that way when we're not looking at it? Because apparently our observation shifts the physical world around us in such a way where we can't really invalidate that it's not true, because that would mean that we can't observe it, and if we don't observe it, then we can't validate it. So it's a really interesting world we live in, and again, meditation is such a beautiful way to almost release that grasp of what we are observing as something solid and something that is rigid and structured, and almost be okay with it just flowing, being back into that wave of possibilities and releasing expectations so that you can allow yourself to just be present. And Do you miss meditating, James? Just joking. So it's beautiful to allow yourself to just observe, oh, how do I feel? What's going on in my body, in my mind? How does my soul interact with my being? Am I hearing anything? And dropping expectations. I think there was a time where I had expectations when meditating. Most likely when in the beginning, when I started getting more extraterrestrial conversation or contact. And so when I meditated, I would meditate with this purpose and intent that I need to connect with the galactics. I need to figure out what's going on when they coming down to Earth. I need to figure out, I need to put it on my time block. I need to sort this out. I need to plan it all in advance. And, I go into my meditation session with that kind of energy of like, oh, I realize I have headphones on, and again, I don't know why I do that, fam. I'm not listening to anything. But really, like, this was... It was so big when I realized, okay, I'm observing all of these structures and constructs that I'm putting. I want to listen to the galactics. And when I let go of that, it came through more clearly. I didn't have expectations for what that would look like. And I realized that the leaves were speaking to me, and it was actually telling me, like, hey, listen to the silence. Be aware that everything surrounding you are connected to, and even your thoughts are affecting the reality in such a way that you might not even realize its impact, but it is big. So it's beautiful to be able to meditate because it gives you the opportunity to take account of your own thoughts, and knowing that your thoughts are going to create the inspiration for your feelings, and those feelings are going to empower your actions. It can give you the keys needed sometimes just to be fully present and aware and meditate and all of that good stuff. So yeah, meditation is awesome. It's something that you all should do. My dog wants to come through. I'm gonna let him in, and then we're gonna meditate together. So I hope that you're ready. Get your water and all of the stuff. Oh, you wanna play? Okay, I see you got your toy. Okay. Hello. Thank you. Okay. All right, well, now Jedi is here. He is vibing with us. Thank you for coming. You ready to meditate, Jedi? Yes, he is. Okay. Are you ready to meditate? Because we're gonna get into it. I mean, maybe you've been meditating this whole conversation, and that's awesome if you are. I think that today we're gonna just do a meditation practice to connect with our body, our mind, and our soul, and to bring it into the present moment, anchor into that energy, so that it is easier for us when we return to this practice, whenever we do, to anchor our mind, body, and soul back into the present moment. And Becky is not meditating with us. Good question. All right, so in spirit, though, in spirit. So allow yourself to roll your shoulders back, feel awareness of your spine. Your spine is the anchor or the antenna for your connection, your energetic connection, for your channeling, for the energy to flow through you. So roll back those shoulders, feel your tailbone just sitting or laying, just feel that tailbone, and allow the rest of your spine to just gently align with your inhalation. Just breathe gently. Now, I'm releasing any expectations for this meditation session and how it may go. For all I know, my dog may start barking at any moment. So, with that being said, I hope that you also can release any expectations you have for this meditation session, and that this will allow your body to relax a little bit more. Just relax a little bit more. Maybe loosen the contractions or the tightness in your diaphragm, in your chest, in your jaw, in your eyes, just loosening the gaze, just softening that face. You can gently smile to yourself and close your eyes if you feel led. Just breathing nice and deeply at your own pace. Really enjoy the air, really feel that breath. Yes. So So today we're going to take a moment to bring awareness to our body. You can start down with your toes and we'll do a little body scan here. We're going to go from the bottom of our feet up to the top of our head, and I want you to know that you're already scanning your body. And as you continue to scan your body, you'll just gently relax the parts that you've already scanned and brought awareness over. This can look like your toes. You can feel your toes, the bottoms of your feet, your soles, your ankles. You can just bring awareness. I'd like you to think of every single cell of your body as this awakened connection with Source, and it holds such divine potential that even the smallest cell or atom within that cell can spark an explosion of energy, uniting you and connecting you back to Source in this present moment right now. We're just taking a moment to ground into the feeling of being here. Honor what is going around you in your present moment. Be aware of the environment that you are sharing with others. You may feel your feet and your ankles, your shins, your calves and your knees. Gently we feel this awareness just relaxing as we scan upward the body at its own pace. Naturally, you don't have to do anything other than just being here and present. If there are any thoughts that are coming through your head, then thank them, observe them, and see where that feeling may be correlating in your body, and then just gently see and observe how it just relaxes and melts away. Meditation is a beautiful place for our imagination to thrive and exercise its will. I can feel that relaxation as we scan up to our hips, our lower back, the tailbone, our spine as it goes up and to our diaphragm, our stomach. Just again, gently relaxing at your own pace. Being aware and observing how you feel. It's okay. There's no way that is right or wrong in this moment. Just honoring it. You may feel that relaxation as we scan up the chest, the ribs, the heart, our lungs. Really feeling that. Our shoulders, our neck. We can feel our arms and our fingers, our palms, just feeling that relaxation at your own pace. Allow yourself to go at your own pace and feel that relaxation. Naturally, you're already scanning your body at the own intuitive pace that is right for you. And just smile and feel that. Again, if you feel led to adjust any part of your body so that you feel more structured and sound in your being, in your vessel, feel free to just adjust, feeling that neck, feeling the jaw, the tongue, feeling the cheekbones, the top or the roof of your mouth, your ears, even the back of your throat. Again, we may feel our eyes and they're just softening. We can feel our third eye, our temples, the back of our head. Again, just going at your own pace. Naturally observing where you are as you scan your body and relax. With each breath, you can feel yourself just relaxing more and more, a little by little, allowing yourself to be present with your body. And when you breathe in, you may feel a light sensation at the top of your head when you finished scanning your body head to toe. Or I should say toe to head. Beautiful. In this space, it's easier for you to move your energy body as your physical body is relaxed. When you are aware of your energy body, you may sense certain dissonance within certain areas of your physical body. If you feel led, you can just observe as they gently melt away and relax, creating harmony once again with your physical and your energetic body. Your mental mind may use tags or labels to identify the different areas or feelings or energy present. You can just observe and bring awareness in your body again of this connection. Okay. For some, you may feel led to take your energetic body and release it for a moment from your physical. There may be some energy that you wish to retrieve on the astral or the spiritual cosmic realms to integrate back into your physical body. For others, you may find at this time to create a solid foundation where you feel safe in your physical body. And for others, you may just want to be present with your thoughts at this time and listen to what you are saying internally. We're just going to take a moment to intuitively do what you are here to do in this meditation right now. Again, just observing. No need if nothing comes. No need to go. Take a moment to just smile into your soul. Sometimes I like to ask if there are any blessings or gifts to be brought down from the meditation into the physical. And so I'll ask right now that those gifts be brought unto you and be given and integrate with your physical being in the most divine way. For for me, it's very easy to begin communicating with the different beings and energy. And so I have to bring awareness to my speaking. The more silence and space you allow in this meditation, the more you are like a sponge. And so being aware of what energy you like to absorb will come as you just observe what you are feeling and what is present with you in this moment now. We're going to take a moment to just bring gratitude for this practice and the moments spent presently. We're going to plant a seed so it is easier for us to come back into this present moment and ground with our physical and the spiritual and the astral, the energetic realms, and bring a union between the two. There might be a keyword that will assist you in reminding your subconscious mind to ground back presently into your now moment. Allow yourself to receive this keyword, image, color, vibrational energy frequency. Know and trust that you have received what it is you are here for in this meditation. And you can allow yourself to just relax and smile internally. Again, instilling any positive energy or vibrations into your being so that they may be amplified as you continue throughout your day. There is so much more I feel that we could explore with today's meditation, and I encourage you after this session to practice and revisit and play with the infinite possibilities your imagination will give you as you meditate. Meditation will provide you any seeds you need for your physical manifestation when done the way that you are here to experience. I thank you for taking a moment to join this meditation, and as we begin to bring awareness back into our body, seems about right, we're going to take a moment to shake it out. I told you my dog would bark. Divine timing. Jedi, please no more. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to say thank you to you. Jedi, thank you for stopping barking. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you for joining today's meditation and exploring it with me. I hope that it inspires you to revamp your meditation practices and explore the possibilities and the potential meditation has, because it's really cool. It's a great way to strengthen your imagination and just your overall quality of life, just increase it free. You know, it only takes a little bit of time and attention. So I appreciate you. I do hope that you found this to be a good experience. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Again, meditation is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And if you are interested in learning more about meditation and mastering your energy, all of that good stuff, I actually have a mini course coming up May 7th. It's going to be around that date that the mini course is going to be around. I will leave a link in the description after I post this video so that you can find it and that you can join. It's going to be pretty awesome, and I'm excited to dive into that area because I'll be needing to sort out this energy mastery thing myself, and I thought this will be an awesome opportunity to do it. So yeah, I'll share the information with that. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed today's Monday meditation, that you use this energy as you continue throughout the rest of your week, your day, your month, and that it is a foundation or another stone to add to your foundation as you continue to build up your own spiritual practice and experience, that you return back to meditating and you see the value in it. The more you can see the value in meditating, the easier it becomes. And so it's awesome. We can always go back and say, well, meditation is great, I feel so good afterwards. But unless we really find such value, and especially value in doing it over and over again, you will see amazing things happen. I can only speak for myself and how it has transformed my life and allowed me to have more clarity, consistency, and just like enjoyment and joy with whatever I do. So yes, thank you again for joining. I'd love to know what meditation practices that you practice. Let me know in the comments down below so I can read them and I can reflect with them. And yes, I love it. And yeah, thank you so much again for joining and tuning in. I hope that you found value. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing rest of your week. May you continue to ground into your manifestations with trust, knowing that it is happening and that this is just a divine reminder to meditate. Enjoy every single moment. I'm gonna go meditate and eat some food because trust me, it is a spiritual experience. Alright, yeah, but love you, fam. Enjoy the rest of